Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. My mom used to sing that to me. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. My dad used to just come in and flip on the lights and say, Reveille, wake up. Let's get going. Time to get up. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's good to see you. I am checking on my Facebook on my phone because it's a lot easier to see the live there. Um, so excited to see you. Happy Hump Day. It is Hump Day. Yay, yay, yay for Hump Day. So I'm Valerie Shepard. I'm coming to you live from the Hartley Center for Mindfulness and Self-Mastery. And there I see it. Very cool. And we can turn this down so it's not giving me, yay, it did something right. Yabba dabba do. So funny to see myself looking down at myself. I hope you're having a fabulous week. We're into the weather that should be fall where I am. It is not fall. We're expecting way up in the 90s today in Southern California. That's not my favorite October weather. This is my birthday month. And those who know me well know that I do one thing for my birthday all the time, well, all the time in recent years, like the last decade, as I celebrate for the entire month. So it has been an ongoing journey of joy. I've never said that before. Ongoing journey of joy. Yes, baby. So it shouldn't be every month or just your birthday month that is that ongoing journey of joy. It should be the entire life, your entire life. And that's what we're doing here at the Hartley Center for Mindfulness and Self-Mastery, is giving you these tips and tools, life hackings, hashtag life hackings, to help you create that, to help you, to help you be more connected, not to find it, but to be more connected to the happiness that is always readily available to you, that is always present in your life, not in everybody else's lives and not yours, but it's always present in your life. And that's what through something that I teach called self-mastery, mastering you in your life so that you can exquisitely manage whatever your life brings your way. I say yes to that. Oh, I'll say it with this. Yes, yes, yes. Yes to self-mastery. Saying yes to self-mastery is the way you bring magnificence into your life, no matter what's going on outside and around you. That's the whole idea. No matter what else is going on around you. And so today's topic is a really cool one, calling in the upside. Calling in the upside. So we do this, you probably, maybe you don't call it this, but think of it as highest potential. Whenever you want to create more than what you have, more than what you're seeing. So whenever you're looking out at your life and you're going, hi, Tammy, thanks for joining. Good to see you. Thank you. God bless you too. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for coming. So whenever you're out there in your life and you're surveying and you're saying, well, I'm not where I want to be, whether that's geographically or whether that's kind of emotionally, mentally, spiritually. I'm not where I want to be. Or you're looking out there saying, at one point in my life, I actually surveyed my life and was like, and this started the journey to what I'm doing now and to writing my book and all of that stuff. And I was actually saying, why is this my life? Like, I don't understand. And so whenever you're doing that, maybe you wanted this result or this result and you ended up with this result. You wanted to go that way and you ended up somewhere over here. Good morning, Sharon. Thank you for joining, my friend. Hi. I hope your class is going well. You're awesome, teacher. I miss you, love you. That's my friend Sharon Saylor. She's awesome. She does a great online class for being a for body language as a virtual presenter. So she's wicked. We love her. So whenever you're looking at your life and you're going, oh, well, yeah, that's not what I wanted. So what can often happen is we get in the, and I've done that from time to time where I've gotten in the space of, this is not what I wanted. Why am I here? Why is this happening to me this way? And I can get a little, I can feel it in my physical body. If you check in with yourself, you'll feel it in your physical body. And I can feel that my physical body kind of close in on itself. Okay, if you really are attuned to you, you'll notice a dropping of the shoulders, just, like an Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, an Eeyore countenance. Your head drops, your ears, like everything sags. You're in a space of, this is not what I want. This is not, this is not, this is not. Notice that. So when I notice that I'm in the space of not, that is not a good space, no pun intended. That is not a good space from which to create the highest potential. Why? Because like attracts like, law of attraction, law of reflection. When I'm in the not self and I'm in the, I can't create, we, right? Because we is attracted to we. Laws of the universe. Everything is energy. So the energy I'm being, not just with my smile on my face, my life sucks, but I'm calling in the upside, right? It's not that. It's what's going on in your whole instrument, the human, spiritual, integrated instrument that you be when you choose to be that. So Hermetic principle, as above, so below, as within, so without, law of reflection, the world around you, in other words, your world is reflecting aspects of you. When it's the bigger world, it's reflecting social consciousness. So the collective body of you is putting out energy that's being reflected back to us. So when you notice, I'm looking for upside, and you're doing it from a certain place, it may not be serving you. So again, upside, what's the potential in the situation? You can actually look at something that hasn't come into its full splendor, its full manifestation, and still feel the potential of that thing to be even bigger than it is right now. You can still look at something and say, wow, that movie's only grossed 10 million, but it has the potential to gross 100 million. You can see that in that. So the question is, what's the quickest path from where it is now, from where you are now, to where it is that you intend to be? What's your quickest path to getting there? That's what we're looking at. That's what we're talking about. Little sidebar, because I love movies. So there's a movie by the title The Upside. Do you know it? It's, I think it was 2017. It starred Bryan Cranston and Kevin Hartman. No, is it Kevin? No, Kevin Hart. Excuse me, Kevin Hart. And it's a true story. It's based on a true story about this quadriplegic billionaire, French-born billionaire, and his French-Algerian caretaker. And it's I thought it was a touching, beautiful story. So if you haven't seen it, it's worth watching. And it's based on another movie, but it is based on this true story of this billionaire Philip and his caretaker Dell. So it's very cool. So upside, you can check the movie out and then see what comes up in you for like changing your countenance. So it's always appropriate and fun and awesome to look for more. Like what more is possible is based on this whole idea of looking for the upside, calling in the upside. So there's nothing wrong. It's absolutely perfectly right, perfectly true, perfectly blessed to be saying, and I would like more. Why? Because the universe is an ever expanding field. It's a field of energy. There's plenty to go around. There is no zero-sum consciousness in the universe. The universe says yes to everything. Yes to everything. The universe only has one answer. Yes. So if it's only giving you one answer, what's the deal? The deal is, what are you asking for? And who are you being when you're asking for it? So calling in the upside is more about you than it is about that thing you're trying to call in. It's more about you, who you're being, how you're being that, than it is about anything you might want. So this is a conversation. You'll hear this in most of my conversations on the Hump Day Happy Chat. This is a conversation about the energy underneath what it is that you are mentally conceptualizing or thinking. It's about the energy underneath. Get that? So the energy underneath would be, if you're really in the highest vibration energy, it's like, oh, look what I've created. Isn't this fabulous? And I really would like more. I would like more in this direction. I would like more in this direction. And I'd really, really be juiced up, jazzed up, love this. But here's how we often do it, me included. Here's how we may often do it. Why did this happen? This isn't what I wanted. Why did this show up like this? Why does he do that? Why is she saying that? Why can't all those people get their act together so that I can be happy? This is not working. I don't like this. Come on, I want something better, something more. So we're doing the asking from a place of lack, limitation, block, disgruntledness, and a place of wanting. When I want something, it's because I don't have it, and my energy is connected to the not having of it. When I put out energy to try and call in that upside from a place of wanting, I just create more wanting. Law of reflection, law of attraction. It's going to show up the way I'm behaving. My energy is being what's answered, not just my words, not just my nice frilly ways of saying it, not just my intending, right? The energy, the circumstantial energy of what it is you're asking for has to change. My dear friend Lisa Manini has really got me into a space through her Wired to Win program, excellent program for learning about your communication style and how to communicate interpersonally in a much more powerful and true to you, your divinely wired way of being you. And how do you use that in love and honor and respect and compassion and tolerance for others, but do it in such a way where you're fully being you and you're also honoring them. Her Wired to Win is awesome. I love it. I'm still learning from her. But one of the things that I just hooked onto, because I don't think I was being this. I could intellectually get it, but I don't think I was being it. She had on one of her slides, all is well. There's nothing wrong here. Like, for a minute, I said, okay, wait. Have you ever had one of those experiences where it's like, wait a second, I know that, but why is it hitting me like this? Well, guess what? That was the upside. So the upside for you knowing something intellectually might be when it drops in and gets in here, when it starts to be an embodied presence within you, when you start to breathe it as much as you think about it. So that happened through this beautiful work with Lisa, strengthening me. All is well. So when we think about what more is possible from, this is pretty darn good right now, but what more is possible? That is what the yes from the universe is about to create. What you want, more of what you want and less of what you don't, because of the energy, the vibration, the ask energy that you're putting out there. versus lack and limitation, or the space of self-recrimination. I made a mistake. I didn't do it wrong. Oh my God, I missed that. Like, how many times are we the judge, jury, executioner and beating ourselves up because we made a mistake? Which sometimes mistakes show us the right path. Getting off the mistaken path shows us, oh yeah, I should have been over here. And if we can get over there, I should have been over here. In the energy of, all right, this feels better. I think I'll try it from here. Instead of, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I made a mistake. Did anybody notice? Oh, shame, shame. Nobody, don't see me. Don't look at me. We've got to be able to shift our energy to a high vibration as we are calling in that which we desire. Your desires are in you to be fulfilled, just like your divine hardwiring, right? They're in you. You came here to fulfill that desire. That's my belief anyway. It's in you for a reason, and it's specific to you. It doesn't matter if nobody else has it, because it's about you. And so the calling in the upside, you experience topsy-turvy, but can you experience from a place that is different from, oh my God, what's wrong? That it becomes heavy. It can trigger sadness. It can trigger victim energy. Can you go back and say, next time I experience topsy-turvy, I'm going to try it from the energy of, wow, this topsy-turvy is pretty cool. What's right about the topsy-turvy that I'm in right now? We're always, always, always being asked to consider doing and being anew relative to the circumstance. So it's not about the circumstance. It's about how you be in the circumstance, how you be with you as you in the circumstance. It's not that we're born bad and we're not enough. That's not it. It's that there's definitely upside. So let's call it in. So here are the tools. I use these in my life. I feel like they work very well. So in my life and my happiness equation. So remember, these are life hackings, but happiness comes from raising your consciousness. It doesn't come from these things outside. They will give you momentary excitement. Yeah, you win something. Yay, hoo, yay. And then you realize your life didn't change that much, or the dollars can't put a veneer on top of the stuff that's like, not so much. You get that new promotion and you find out, okay, your stress level goes up because there's even more expected of you. So what looked like it would give you happiness is not exactly all that. So the happiness has to come from inside into the circumstantial dynamics. That's where true and lasting happiness comes from. So we're always being asked, our life is asking us, calling us into the upside in us. Shouting out to my dear friend, Lisa Marie Platsky, whose company has this word in the name, upside potential. This is her upside. I think of Lisa Marie whenever I say this. Love you. Mwah. Another brilliant teacher, trainer, businesswoman, and just all around beautiful soul. I'm so blessed with the people that I get to hang out with, including you here on Facebook. So we're always being called into the space of, where's the upside in me? This last 5-year journey that I've been on relative to what's going on with me physiologically has given me plenty of upside and plenty of opportunity to call in upside. And believe me, I'm doing it. And at the same time, I'm sitting in some places where I'm like, really? And I feel, did you see that? Did you see my shoulders drop? I can feel it. The energy of, okay, this isn't going so well. I don't like this. I'm over it. I'm over it. Come on, universe. Come on, God. Come on, angels. Get it together. Like, I can feel that energy. And it does bring up victim. It does bring up, what am I feeling right now? It does bring up, forlorn. That's the word that came to me. Forlorn, like that forlorn. It's never going to change. I'm always going to be this way. I can feel that. That's not a joke. That's true. And I am responsible for shifting that in me. So calling in the upside in my life and happiness, I have to first remember, oh yeah, I have to take responsibility for my own happiness. That also means for my own healing. That also means for my own healthy mind, healthy heart. So, I have a spiritual counselor. I meet with him. We go over what's going on. And I constantly am doing the dance. It's in the title of my book, Dancing Your Soul Light Style. Doing the dance to stay in the place where my calling in the upside, I have created the conditions in me that make the upside more possible. Make the upside more possible. So that's number one. I'm responsible for it. Nobody out there, even the doctors I still see a neurologist, I still see a primary care practitioner, I still see physical therapists when I need to. I'm still doing physical therapy. Like, it's not that their responsibility for me to hang into my happiness, for me to believe in the possibility of the upside of a miraculous and total healing. That's my job. And to stay in the energy that makes that the most possible, while I fully experience the way things are exactly as they are, which is my point number 2, centering and anchoring in 2 ideas that are central to this powerfully calling in the upside. Number 1, I am perfect, whole, and complete exactly as I am. Now, practicing that thought may be difficult if you're really good at beating yourself up, because it'll be hard to make the transition. And this isn't about thinking it without really feeling it. So you may have to do some additional work to cross the bridge from I'm not very good to I'm perfect, whole, and complete. I'm perfect, whole, and complete, which means you're going to have to give up that whole idea of I'm only human. It's not about that. Perfect, whole, and complete honors the divinity of you, which is an integrated spiritual human person. There's nothing missing. It's all in there. You got it. I'm perfect, whole, and complete, exactly as I am, just because I am. I'm here. That means, therefore, I'm perfect, whole, and complete. The second part of that one is that everything is perfect, whole, and complete exactly as it is. Everything in my life. This physiological dynamic is perfect. There's something in it for me. It's perfect. I accept it. And now what? So what? Now what? So do you feel the difference? You're looking for the calling in the upside from a place of fullness, from a place of, yes, all is well. Yes, I'm whole. I'm perfect. Yes. Bring me even more of this juicy deliciousness that I'm already living, that I'm already being, that is already the makeup of who I am. Now, what does that do? Centering and anchoring in those energies puts you in the place to receive. Powerful, powerful word. Now, in my experience, and in a lot of experience of my students and clients in the past, I've heard receiving is not what we're taught. We're taught giving. In fact, we're even taught that if we want happiness, when we're not happy, give. You'll get even more happy. And maybe that works. And that worked for me for a short period, for a period of time. But over time, when I was giving and I didn't see things coming in, I was like, what? So it built up some resentment in me. It built up why do I have to be the one who always gives? When is somebody going to give to me? Ever felt that? Yeah. Well, what I'm continuing to evolve in myself is the consciousness of receiving. Sometimes I'm good at it. I think in the big monumental sense, there's evidence in my world that I'm not. There's evidence in my world that I'm not. So I can say that without guilting, blaming, shaming, and beating myself up. A little sadness comes up still when I say it. I'm not very good at receiving. And I'm calling in the upside. I am perfect, whole, and complete, and my receiving is about to go up, way, way up. So you create an intention I intend that I am now perfect, whole, and complete in my 100% healing. I intend that I am now a receiver of the $20,000 that I need for this project. I intend now that all the data is perfect. It's perfectly given to me, and it shows me exactly the answers that I'm to the questions that I'm asking about my course. Do you see what I mean? You put out the intention. Then you increase your own receiving. So this is an important question. You can check in on your receiving by looking at your results in a couple of different areas, and I'm going to give you 3. How many times do you find pennies? Do you see pennies on the ground, or a nickel or a quarter change on the ground, and you walk over it? Maybe you're not good at receiving. What if the universe is just checking in on your receiving and plop that penny right in front of you to see what you would do? Picking it up says, wow, I'll take little manna from heaven. I'll take manna from heaven. Look up manna from heaven. It's a beautiful story that has to do with the Jews being liberated from Egypt, and how the divine took care of them in the desert was from manna from heaven. So can you imagine if they just stepped over the bread and said, nope, not interested. Where's the real bread? So a penny is a way that your higher self might be checking in on your ability to receive. Next thing, how well do you receive compliments? Someone says, man, your hair is looking really beautiful today. Do you say, oh God, this is one of my worst hair days ever, without even saying thank you, without even acknowledging? If you want to go into the compliment, this is how you can see how well you're receiving. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. What do you like about it? Like, that's asking for upside. How about a little bit more? Tell me more about what you like about my hair today. This is what I used to, oh, my hair. Ugh, you like it? Really? And I might even take out my mirror. I don't know. Look over here. I made a mistake. And oh, I don't know. It's not sitting. So how are you feeling me? So I didn't even receive the compliment. So it just got blocked right here. It just meh, wall. Energetically, I repelled the love energy coming to me. Energetically, I repelled the abundant energy coming to me. Energetically, I repelled the prosperity energy coming to me. Abundance of compliments, abundance of recognition is a part of abundance. When you repel a form of abundance, it's hard to have the other forms of abundance come in. And what about when someone wants to buy your coffee, treat you to dinner, or somehow they just lavishly heap on you gift after gift? It's my birthday month, so I'm getting heapings of compliments and gifts and wishes. Hi, Tori. Hi, Rose. Thank you for being here. I'm heaping those kinds of things. People are heaping those things on me. And a special shout out to my brother, Josh, and my sister-in-law, Tammy. I was with them this weekend, and just generosity, loving, joyful generosity. And I came home and I started unpacking, and I was like, I got leftovers. That was generous. So I had leftover ribs last night for dinner. It was exquisite, and I didn't have to cook it. I just had to heat it up. My sister-in-law is an exquisite cook, Tammy, unbelievable. She's aspirational. I don't cook that much. It's not my joy center right now. And so it's nice to have someone who does it well, and likes to do it for you. But I came home with some just beautiful wine, one of my favorites, Bordeaux, but like a personal air conditioner for when I go camping and it's hot, a beautiful tea blossoms from Numi, just a number of things. And she's really good at saying, oh, you want that? You can have it. Now, if you're the kind of person who does one of two things, no, I couldn't take it, it's yours, or this is a way some people do it, which is a rejection of the abundance. They figure out, oh my gosh, somebody's got to one up on them. Someone gave me something, I've got to give them something next time. That's not what the universe is all about. Things come in this way and they get answered that way. You don't have to do this one-to-one reciprocation. Sometimes it's fun. I saw this for you and I just immediately thought of you. Hi, Rachel. I see you there. Hi, Avi. Thanks so much for being here. So it's not about the one-to-one. That, in fact, you think that's a good giving thing, but in fact is rejecting the abundance. It's saying, I can't open-heartedly just receive without feeling beholden to someone. That is not receiving. And the universe knows it. So I really had to work hard to get into the space of just saying, thank you. I know that some people want to say, your hair looks good too. That's not my practice. What I'm offering you is to be in the open-hearted place of receiving. Means I don't have to feel bad if I don't give something back. I don't have to feel bad if I don't give something back, if I don't reciprocate. Law of reciprocity is always happening, but that person's giving to you, they may receive from somewhere else. Doesn't mean you have to give right back to them. And then the last thing is always, always, always true. So my two bookends, I'm always staying in personal responsibility as my first step. I'm responsible for my happiness in my life. And then the bottom is always, always, always stay in gratitude, be light, and stay in the easygoing place. I'm grateful for this opportunity to serve. I'm grateful for this opportunity to receive. I'm grateful that for this opportunity to transform me being me as me in my life, in the world. So that's today's Hump Day Happy Chat, calling in your upside. Thank you so much for being here. Always, always, always feel like you can put questions in the chat. I'll answer them. Maybe if I don't see them while we're in the happy chat, I'll answer them later. Please share this with others. I guarantee you there's somebody out there who at this moment in time, or maybe a moment in the future, this message is going to ping off of something in them. Just like I shared with you that Lisa Manini's message about all is well. There's nothing wrong here. It still juices me up. Ooh, there's nothing wrong here. All is well. Just like that was meeting me in the space where I could hear it at a deeper level. Some of the things in here are going to ping someone. They may think they already know it, and it's going to hit them at a deeper level. And you'll be joining the ripple effect. And boy, oh boy, do we need some ripple effects of love and light and harmony and joy. Brandon! Hi! Hi! Thank you for being here. How special. We need to catch up, my friend. I want to know how grad school's going. All right, so I always close the Hump Day Happy Chat with the prayer of loving kindness, the Karanaya Metta Sutra from the Buddha. Let me see if, oh, Brandon, go back and listen. No, it doesn't have to be returned one-to-one. Yes, we want to be in the cycle of reciprocity, giving and receiving. Remember, there's a backside of that. So I have to be in the place of receiving in order for the universe to keep giving to me. And it's not my job to, now that Tammy and Josh gave me all these beautiful things, to every time I go to their house, I have to take something to repay them. Receiving is a way of honoring their giving. Okay? So yes, the universe is abundant. It is always giving to you. And you can choose where you keep that cycle of reciprocity going. It doesn't have to be one-to-one. And I don't always turn around the minute I get something and give somewhere. Okay, here we go. Prayer of loving kindness to close the Hump Day Happy Chat. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be safe. Yeah, there's some scary stuff going on. May all beings be safe. May all beings be happy. May all beings awaken to the light of their true nature. This is consciousness rising. Your true nature is an integrated spiritual human person. Bring out the spiritual to match what's going on in the universe spiritually, and may all beings be free. My internet connection like zapped there for a second, but we're back. That was kind of cool. May all beings be free. Many blessings. Thank you for joining me. Hump Day Happy Chat signing off. See you same bat time, same bat channel. See you next week. Bye.